Welcome to the extra milky. No, this
There
is
we
double
go.
large.
It's
Yeah,
catching on.
it is. It is quite catchy. I do think it's quite catchy calling it the extra milky podcast. It isn't though. It is the double large podcast
Under the umbrella of Extra Milky Media.
Yeah, under extra milky media. That's very funny. I've
No cans for me today.
well, let's just see how it goes. I prefer it with them on, if I'm honest.
Yeah, but it makes me feel like I'm on a podcast, and I'm not really. I can't be my true self when I'm headphoned up.
Really?
I get very formal. Whereas I can cut loose with no cans.
No cans. No cans McGee. Oh, on the whole concept of of podcasts, if you're not subscribing, you should subscribe. The main reason that I say that is because, you know, we're still just going to be us. We're still just doing this. But if we have enough subscribers, we actually get paid. And that's kind of cool. I mean, we have jobs anyway. But if, you know, we could also get money from this, that'd be awesome. We don't need it. But it would be fun.
Don't we?
Don't we? I don't know. Do we? It would be kind of fun to
One
just
of
do
us
this.
Needs it. Yeah.
One of
right,
us
wouldn't
needs it, yeah.
I want to.
It would be great. I'd flipping love that.
Where are you?
Where are you?
You look very emo today. And I'm so sorry.
Emo.
That's not really
It's
emo,
funny.
is it?
I did kind of go through like an almost emo phase, I think.
Did you?
Yeah. I wore like jeans and had like a studded belt. I'd skate
Yeah.
and you
Vans.
know, Vans. I'm wearing Vans right now.
Yeah, I love all that shit.
Yeah, that's funny. Maybe it never left.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just always been there as a subtle
Looks
undertone.
like it. Is it Blink 182? Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah.
It's 182.
I still listen to them occasionally.
I love Blink 182.
Limp Bizkit. Been listening to a lot of Limp Bizkit recently, which is hilarious.
Love Limp Bizkit.
Yeah. Break stuff, man. Brilliant.
Yeah.
What a tune.
Great gym tune.
Yeah. So good. I know. How is the gym going? You enjoying it?
Terrible. I've been ill for like 2 weeks, but you know when you get ill and then you sort of reach what you think is the end of the illness, but it just never goes. So you just have to just start living like normal.
That sucks.
You just go, fuck it, you know, I'm going to do it anyway. And that's where I'm at now. You feel like I've been blowing my nose for about 6 weeks.
You need some AG1, mate.
I need some AG1.
Yeah.
That's
Do you want
true.
me to give you a pack?
Please.
Do you want the pack? I'll give you a pack.
Are we about to go to an ad?
An ad, yeah.
This
If you-
podcast is sponsored by...
Yeah. If you've been suffering with sniffles for the last 6 weeks, like David has, cue sad music, have AG1. AG1 brought to you by the Double Large Podcast.
This is not medical advice, by the way.
Oh yeah, this is not
Just a
medical advice.
disclaimer.
This is light entertainment at best. It's not really much more than that. It's weird looking down the barrel of the camera because I'm here to chat to you. And we need another guest. We need some people to come on. I've got like loads of people that are like, oh yeah, I'll come in a bit or in a few weeks. Or
I
whatever.
don't like people.
You don't like? I love people.
Yeah. You're weird like that.
Yeah, I am.
Sometimes do you think you're an introvert or an extrovert?
I think everyone's a bit of both.
Yeah.
I'm definitely extroverted. Yeah, but I'm the type of extrovert. I love being around people. I love people. I feed off being around people, and I feel like I give a lot to people that I'm around. But occasionally, I'm like, I need to be by myself.
I want to recharge, yeah.
I need to recharge.
That's fair.
Sometimes it's just a solid 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Or, you know, a few hours or a day or two.
Well,
sometimes.
You still unwind with a bit of Rocket League?
I haven't played Rocket League for a while.
No.
But it is quite a cool way to unwind
Yeah.
if you
no
don't
doubt.
take it seriously. If you take it seriously, it's not a good way to unwind, is it, Alfie?
No, terrible way.
It's a terrible way to
Are you
unwind.
big on Rocket League?
Yeah, I've had it since like 2016.
Oh, really?
Yeah, since it came out.
Alfie's gatekeeping Rocket League.
He's gatekeeping.
I liked Rocket League before it was cool.
Yeah, before Epic Games bought it.
Oh,
I
yeah,
liked
you're
it.
one of those
Yeah.
people. Like, oh, I remember when it was original.
Yeah.
And come on.
Before the corporate bastards got their hands on it.
Yeah, the Big Moon people.
Big Moon.
The Big Moon.
The shysters
Oh,
over at
man.
Big Moon.
Okay.
Moon News.
Moon News.
Boo!
Big Moon. So the news at Big Moon at the moment
Go
is
on.
on February 28th. Is that Sunday? Can you just check that?
It's
Saturday.
going to go red.
It's what? Sorry,
Saturday,
Saturday.
28th.
That's tomorrow. Oh wow, it's the 27th today. Didn't know that.
It's not the 27th today.
Apparently,
Ah!
it is.
Fuck.
Wow, there you go.
And there's only 28 days in February.
Is it really? Oh, that's terrible.
Or is it a leap
news.
year?
No, it is 28.
28. this
Leap
year.
year's next year, I think. So, big moon.
Yes. Don't call me Big Moon.
Tomorrow, the planets are in such full alignment. It's called a planetary parade. And again, the people at Big Moon put it out there like, this is a once in a lifetime experience. You could die before the next time this happens, which is entirely true, because if it was to happen the next day, you could die that night. So they were like, yeah, it's not going to happen again for ages. And then they said it wouldn't be till 2040. But when you look into it further, they're like, oh yeah, but it will kind of happen in 2028 and in 2034 as well. But the next big one's 2040. So it's all just propaganda from Big Moon.
Yeah.
But yeah, we should... Within, I think it's the first 30 to 60 minutes of the sun going down is the best time to see all of the planets kind of lined up.
Cool.
Which is, it is quite cool. I remember seeing it when I was about 15, which is a long time ago now. Longer ago than Alfie
Almost
is old.
100 years ago.
Almost 100 years.
What war was that before?
Crimea.
Crimea, yeah.
You old bastard.
Crimea River, oh dear. Very funny.
There was a bit of lingering eye contact then.
Yeah, that was terrible. What's been on your mind?
Everything. I hate this time of year.
Yeah,
I can't wait to do this podcast in the summer.
it's going to be great.
We rock up here, have a little barbecue. It's sunny every day.
It's going to be brilliant.
I just love it, but I'm just ill at the moment, and I'm like, I can't seem to dig myself out of what I've dug myself into.
Wow. In the quagmire of silt of Lincolnshire.
That's it. I'm in a quagmire of silt. That's what I'm in.
Oh,
But
man.
not for long.
Do you feel like this is just a yearly thing that you do and it's the same every year, or is this something different this time around?
Maybe. It may be an annual thing. But it's just tough, isn't it?
It is tough. It is tough. It's funny, I was thinking about this morning, actually. I was thinking about how come with tech we innovate and we have progression, better microphones, different boom arms or new desks, computers, Tesla bots, all of those. We innovate. When it comes to tech, new phones, all this sort of jazz, we tech and we move forward and we innovate and we do all of this sort of stuff. And as such, you could quote unquote say there is progression. How come we don't do that so much in society, that we seem to keep going back to the same loops?
Yeah.
Through a society, we can't, you could argue, but we're totally different. Are we? Are we totally different? Are we just the same people making the same mistakes, just at a different time with different tech?
I think that's absolutely true. I think we're the same people making the same mistakes. And I think the mistake that we all make when we look back through history is that we think the people that made the mistakes were different than we are.
Probably. I don't think they were as fun as entertaining as we are.
No, but on a bigger scale, you can, when you sort of like you look back on history and you can look at like pre-Second World War,
Yeah.
Germany, for example, and it's like they were probably in the same position as we are now. Do you know what I mean? And didn't recognise like that it's all going to go horribly wrong. And I think, like, looking at us now, I'm like, it's about to go really badly wrong. But like everyone's just like, oh yeah, we're not like them. And it's like, well, careful, because we really could be.
It's quite dangerous.
It's arrogant to assume.
Humans are we're so arrogant.
We're different to them. We're like, oh, we would never let that happen. And you're kind of like, well, just like, and as soon as you think that, you're in danger of it happening. Like, I think recognizing that you're like, as a species, capable of doing horrendous things, that's when you can be like, okay, fine, we know we're capable of doing it, so let's avoid it. But as soon as you say they're different to us, we would never do that sort of stuff. That's when you run into trouble, I think.
It is interesting. I always find it funny when people refer to us as a species.
Are we not a species?
I don't know. I just always find that very bizarre thing. You know, I know as humans we are part of the earth and creation and all of that, but I just think there's something in calling us a species that doesn't sit fully right with me. I can't really explain why. I don't have a scientific or biblical or whatever reason for it. There's just something in that phrase, species, when it comes to humans.
I think because it makes us seem like animals.
Maybe there's something in that.
Do you think we're better than animals?
I think we're meant to be stewards.
Yeah, I think we're better than animals.
I think we're meant to be stewards, as in we have a responsibility. No one looks at dolphins and goes, can't believe, look at all these cars. Let's blame the dolphins.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We have a responsibility. You know, we're the ones polluting and misusing resource and each other. Terrible abuses of power. But yeah, blame dolphins. You know,
I want to move to the Middle East.
What makes you want to move to the Middle East?
Because there's no dolphins.
Because there's no dolphins.
Is that what it is?
No, I don't know. I do not know why I want to move to the Middle East. I just think it's my place. You have a calling for a particular place?
This country.
Do you think?
Yeah, 100%.
I can't stand this fucking country.
See, I've had the opportunity to emigrate before. I was offered a job in Australia in my 20s.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, you know, we'll pay for your house. You know, we'll, sell your house and we'll find you a nice house here. We'll pay for your flights over, all of the things, all that. And yeah, it was a very pivotal point in my life. For some reason, I just didn't feel it was the thing to do. And part of me thinks it's because I'm meant to be in this country and I've kind of made my peace with that as such. I love going to see other cultures and countries and eating Italian food and, do you know what I mean? Like,
you're a very relaxed
Greek
person.
Islands. I'm relaxed.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think which culture would suit you best.
Greek.
Because although the Aussies are relaxed, they're not your kind of relaxed, you know?
What is...
They are actually kind of like the opposite of relaxed, if you know what I mean. Well, I don't really know if that's true. I don't know what I'm talking about.
That's okay. It's
It
just light
happens.
entertainment, David.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But who would be your people? South American, maybe? They're quite fiery. I think you're a cold sort of culture person, like a Canadian, maybe a Scandinavian.
Icelandic.
Yeah, so you like Iceland as well.
I do like Iceland. I
You're-
would move there
You're
tomorrow.
that kind of guy, and you're carpenter as well, so you could chop wood in the winter and build stuff.
There are no trees in Iceland. If you've ever been. No, there are some trees, but there are no woods and forests. There is just the random odd tree.
Okay,
But-
go to fucking Bolivia. See
Yeah,
if I
Bolivia,
can.
that's it. That's it. I'm going to Bolivia. I'm bringing Lincolnshire to Bolivia. I don't even know where Bolivia is.
I think I'd like to be nearer the Holy Land.
Yeah, see, I would have said this about you. The reason why you want to go to the Middle East is because of...
For religious reasons.
Yeah, religious reasons. The reality... Would it be safe to say that your reality of religion is tied more into how you do and the structure of religion and the feeling of it rather than the life of it?
I'm not sure what you mean.
So, for me, faith, religion, all of that is about love, intimacy, connection.
Right.
Whereas when you talk about it, you're like, Vlad the Impaler, let's go, let's fight, let's come back, let's, holy wars. Do you know what I mean? That's where you're...
I don't recall ever saying this.
Yeah.
I've never called for a holy war in my life.
But it's like you'll listen to like church music and all those different types of music and you don't like it. It's not your thing.
Christian music
You don't like
drives
it.
me up the fucking wall.
Yeah, no. See, that's interesting.
It jars you when I swear, doesn't it? You think this can't turn this into a clip.
No, you can just be you, man. Just be you. That's totally cool. No, but I mean that's what I mean by intimacy.
I'm
the touchy-feely,
I'm structure,
intimate,
order.
your structure, order,
Yeah.
move to the Holy Land type of guy.
Yeah.
I'm like the people of
You're more
Britain
Jesus.
need
You're Jesus, I'm church.
Jesus. You're going to be my bride. That's hilarious. Alfie's like, What are these two fools talking about?
Alfie's going, we can't clip this. No one's going to watch this.
No.
But yeah, I do. I have more. I recognise what you're saying now. I think I'm more of a church order, structure,
yeah,
roadmap for life, holy war, crusades. Just kidding.
yeah. Who are your people again?
And you're kumbaya hippie Jesus Christian.
Yeah, but a real one.
And one of us is going to hell.
Is it?
I think so.
You think?
I'm sure.
I flipping hope not. Do you know what I saw that was really fascinating the other day?
It's
Genuinely.
going to be me. Yeah, go on.
It was you. There was this geezer online, and he was trying to show people via video or whatever. I don't know if he's trying to go viral or not, but he got some squid ink in his hand. He was on a fishing boat, and there was a squid, and he rubs the squid ink onto his hands and goes, "Oh look, it keeps going, and he covers like all of his from his elbows down to his fingertips. I mean, he's blacker than black in this squid ink, and he rubs it all in, and then the clip cuts to 5 days later. He's sat in his truck. His arms are like jet black still, not jet black. They're like matte black, but fully matte black.
Yeah,
it's not like inky, and it's just like that made me laugh so much because he was like, "Oh, this is a great idea," and then. Yeah. Have you ever done that with something where you thought, "Oh, this is a great idea," and then you're like, "I live to regret this"?
I don't know. No, nothing like that. Sorry, I've killed it stone dead.
It's totally okay.
Have you?
That's a good question. I was asking the question, David.
I shaved my head in lockdown.
Oh yeah, okay.
And I just buzzed it myself, and that went. I remember thinking, I really shouldn't have done that.
Yeah. Alfie,
I got an egg ass head.
What about you? Have you, besides your most recent haircut, which I don't think is that bad, have you ever done something and then instantly thought, I really shouldn't have done that?
Probably just been driving.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Driving?
Yeah, maybe it's like overtaken without thinking properly.
Yeah.
Or come out of a junction when I shouldn't have done.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Okay, we've all done something similar to that.
Yeah.
What about...
That's about us.
Covering yourself in squid ink?
No. Maybe Budapest. That's probably something that I should have done.
Oh, yeah. You didn't have a great time in Budapest, did you?
What happened in Budapest?
It was so bad.
My mates left me. Ended up getting robbed, chased, and slept in a doorway.
Oh. It's a Jay Slater special.
Yeah.
Rip.
Yeah, probably that.
Yeah, that wasn't a good time for you.
No, it's funny though.
You felt so bad about that. It took you several days to tell me about it. You really went in on yourself.
About 2 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah, it was not good.
Looking back at it, I see it as funny. That I just experienced everything within the first 11 hours of being in Budapest.
Yeah, that's wild.
And then came back the next day.
Hey, that's not where you want to wake up either.
No.
I know some people found me outside their place.
Yeah.
I did wake up twice on the doorstep.
Yeah.
I'm in a doorstep, but I'm not even in England. Yeah. I've woken up in a few doorsteps before, but they've all mostly English doorsteps.
Where's the most random place you've ever woke up?
I've never gotten so drunk that I've woken up in a different country without planning to. But didn't that happen to someone who ended up in Paris, or woke up in Paris recently? Did you read about that, Alf?
No.
I'm sure that's happened to a lot of people.
I tell you what, I woke up outside what used to be McDonald's in Guildford. I got so drunk in the middle of the day with my mate. I can't remember what happened. For some reason, I think we were both off work. We worked together in a bar. And we went to TGI Fridays and got so drunk. And he had to go out to dinner later that night with his girlfriend and her parents.
Oh, that's classic.
We got so drunk, he was sick on the floor at the table.
That's amazing.
With her parents there. And he told me about this the next day. Meanwhile, at about 3 p.m, on one of the hottest days of the year, I woke up outside McDonald's just lying on the street with my wallet and my phone and my watch just next to me.
Is this how you found Jesus?
And I was like, I literally just woke up. I was like, what the? And just
you woke up to a preacher next to you.
Some preacher like slipping a little tract into his pocket,
shining a torch in your face.
But just hundreds of people walking past. And I just woke up, I had my keys, my phone, my wallet, just everything there. And I was like, well, that was lucky.
Yeah, it's wild. It's wild when life does that to you.
Yeah, it's just one of the,
Or
when
when
it's
you
just
do that to
sunny
yourself.
and you go out and you do a bit of day drinking
Yeah.
with the express purpose of being done by 5 p.m.
Oh,
and then you don't go out in the evening. You
an
just
early peak and a casual evening.
yeah, and then you can. That is the best.
That is quite. That to be fair, in the summer, it's how like after the last pod, we went and did some axe throwing and all that sort of stuff,
Yeah.
and we just had a good time lobbing axes around, having a good time. And you were remarkably good at it for a first timer.
Get this on the record. I'm
You had it down. But see, the thing is with axe throwing, yes, it is so much technique, but it's when you throw an axe, the axe rotates. And if you're standing in the exact right place for how much the axe rotates, it will just stick in the target every time.
Well, tell that to Alfie, who looked like a big
Yeah,
girl's
but
blouse every time he threw the axe.
He's got funny arms. And
My God.
That was it wasn't fantastic.
You could go to a gay pride march and not see anything nearly as gay as Alfie throwing an axe.
I wondered where you were going. I was like, for a moment, I was like, why am I going to a gay pride march?
Well, you could do. You could watch gay porn and it wouldn't be as gay as Alfie throwing an axe.
It was genuinely quite funny.
Oh, honestly.
But you did you get it?
Yeah.
You did. Oh no,
I
you
did
did.
get
You
it.
did.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
did get
on
it at one point.
47th go.
Yeah, that was.
But Alfie's never been on camera, so
It doesn't really. Yeah, that's true. We should at some point we'll have like a double large games.
he's
And then
also
we'll
in charge
do
of the clips as well.
Lots of random stuff, archery. We should do was it clay pigeon shooting, but instead we'll throw cans of beer up and you have to shoot.
Yeah, one of us is going to
archery.
get shot.
I was going to say that I'm either target.
Yeah,
No, you're not the
Let's-
target, Alfie.
get Alfie to jump out of a tree and we'll just
Yeah, just running around holding Bud Light,
yeah.
and then we have to try and shoot it out his hand.
That'll never happen. You just aim for my head.
We wouldn't do it. It
I
would be
would
a
aim for
terrible
his head.
idea.
Yeah, David would.
Yeah, I kind of want to shoot someone.
You want to shoot someone
Yeah,
in what light? In what respects? In what world?
In a video game, right?
yes, in a video game.
In a video game.
So in the video game, I'm. It's just frame this as. I don't know, just sort of being part of a terrorist attack and then wrestling the gun off
off the terrorist.
and then just being like,
Oh, I thought you were like.
say your prayers,
you were
bitch.
like- So, I was thinking of holding a terrorist attack.
No,
that's
I'm
what
not.
that's what I thought you were saying.
Yeah, I don't want MI5 here.
You don't want bad press.
No.
Okay.
Well, bad press I can deal with.
Yeah.
Life in prison for planning a terrorist attack is. No, I'd like to be walking past a terrorist attack in motion, but right at the beginning of the terrorist attack, when they're like loading the guns and they're giving it the big and they're getting themselves hyped up, I'm gonna disarm one of them, kick him in the stomach, and then pow pow, and then everyone goes, "Wow, you saved so many." And I look like
How
a
would
hero,
you
but
like to
really,
be-
I've just fulfilled my ultimate fantasy of shooting someone in the chest.
How would you like
I
to
think
be-
that's a male fantasy.
Do you think?
Is
seen-
it?
I've
I've
seen-
never actually thought. You know what I'd really
I've
like to
seen
do?
some
Shoot a
videos
bloke in the
online,
chest.
and
That's not
People
something.
are like, yeah, this is it. Like,
Yeah.
This is the.
Oh
this
yeah,
is like
that's the
peak
dream.
male
Isn't it?
fantasy.
Is
I
it
Inge
really?
would like to shoot someone in the chest.
No, see,
No, but it's like you're like saving the day.
Yeah,
It's not like you just shot. No, you saved the day.
Yeah.
That's what the fantasy is.
yeah.
okay, so taking the gun away, I've been axe throwing before, and in that time of axe throwing, imagined I've got to save my family. There's a guy running towards me, and then I throw the axe, and it's like in the face, and it's stuck, caved into his forehead, and
Yeah,
he
I
just
get you.
collapses on the. Yeah, I've imagined stuff like that because I am I'm a bloke, and we do think of
That's what I do almost every
Protecting.
night.
almost every night.
Well, quite often when Inge sort of looks at me and goes, "What are you thinking about?" It's a devastatingly violent scenario
Is
I've
it
concocted in my head. Yeah.
Or it's like the Roman Empire.
It's well,
Do you
yes.
have the Roman Empire thoughts?
Well,
how many
that was the
times did you
thing,
do
wasn't
that?
it? Last year, how often do you think about the Roman Empire? And it's like quite a lot more than we probably should do.
In what respect? I don't really think about the Roman. Not.
I don't know. in what respect, but kind of all of it. The Colosseum,
No.
gladiators, the roads, just the history of it, the culture, the emperors,
The Romans.
the Romans,
Yeah, I
the
don't know.
plumbing.
I haven't. Yeah, okay. That's so funny. Out of all of those things that you've said, and you went plumbing, and I went, ooh, yeah,
A bit
interesting.
of plumbing.
Bit of plumbing, yeah.
Yeah,
No, they were
the
very good
aqueducts.
with aqueducts and water and stuff.
What did the Romans ever do for us, huh?
A lot.
A lot.
But yes, very, very violent
Very violent.
fantasies.
That's it. See, I don't really connect with that.
And I'm in my dreams when I'm just drifting off at night. I've just karate chopped my 18th enemy in the face.
Wow, that's
And
a
that's
lot.
usually
of enemies.
that's usually when I drift off.
Do you think you actually have any enemies in real life?
No,
No.
Just yourself.
just myself.
Just
Just my-
Alfie's going deep. If you thought we went deep earlier,
just my inner monologue.
yeah.
And
Alfie's
Alfie,
gone
I consider
all the way.
Alfie an enemy.
Alfie, an enemy of the
I
state.
consider Alfie an enema.
Oh no! Don't do that. That would be worse than Alfie throwing an axe.
Yeah. But yeah, so you don't have those.
No.
How interesting.
I will often, I am a daydreamer, but yeah.
What
I'm
do you dream about at night?
That's funny.
You get violent in those dreams.
No, I don't. It's often just random. I very rarely dream about people that I know. And then when I do, I'm like, okay, that's weird. Why have I dreamt about that person? I usually just pray about it. But what do I dream about?
Just
Sometimes I dream about writing music. Oh, my life. I had this one time in a dream. I was on stage somewhere at some festival. I'm having a great time. And then suddenly I realised that I'm dreaming. I do this quite a lot when I'm in dreams. I go, oh, I'm in a dream. Let's steer the dream. But instead of going, oh, I'm in a dream, let's steer the dream, I was like, this is a great song. This is the greatest song that's ever been written. And I realised it was the greatest song ever. And I decided to wake up, sing the song into my phone, and go back to sleep. Listen to the song again, wake up, sing the song. And I actually did this. And it's one of the funniest recordings I've ever put on my phone. Some of my recordings on my phone have turned into genuinely, I think, good songs.
I've listened to them.
And I tell you what, that one was, it's literally, it sounds like it goes, it literally sounds like ramblings of a crazy person. And I when I woke up, I'd forgotten I had the dream. And then a couple of days later, I was like, the dream where I wrote the greatest song in the world.
Oh, you forgot about that.
And I went back and I went to listen and I found it. I was like, oh, there, 1 a.m. or whatever. And I listened to it and it's like, and I was so disappointed. I was like, that's the worst song I've ever heard. And that's the kind of stuff that I will dream around things like
That's
that.
fair enough.
It's quite kind of hilarious.
Inch has quite often wakes up screaming. Let me finish.
You
'Cause
naughty bugger.
Yeah, because I've got a pillow over her head. No, she wakes up screaming, and obviously it terrifies me. And then she'll just announce that there's no bones in her arm.
What?
She's like, "Look at my arm. There's floppy. It's completely floppy," and her arm will just be like that. And she'll be like, "There's no bones in my arm," and she'll just be like, she'll still be asleep, but she'll be talking to me, screaming.
That's
And
amazing.
I have to hold her by the face, and I'll be like, "Woman, the bones are there. I can see the bones. Calm." And she'll be like, "Okay."
Oh, what? And she actually calms down and goes back to sleep?
Yeah. And she
Or
goes,
stays
"You sure
asleep.
there's bones in my arm?" And I go, "I'm sure, sweetheart.
That's amazing.
Go back to sleep."
That
And
is.
Then I have to start thinking about how many people I'm murdering in order so that I can drift back off.
So do you think that's where your violent dreams come from?
Possibly.
It's the fact that Inge's screaming in her sleep and she's...
Yeah. But she'll just absolutely... And then she won't remember it the next day. I'll be like, hello, good morning. do you remember 3 a.m. last night? And she'd be like, no, I was probably asleep. And I go, well, yeah.
Well, I do.
You fucking weren't. We had the bone thing again.
What
We
bone
had
thing?
the bone gate.
Bone gate.
Yeah.
Oh my life.
But do you remember in Harry Potter where the professor tries to fix his broken arm and ends up turning his arm to jelly?
Not
It's just like
specifically, but yeah,
and
okay.
funnily enough, I spoke to my brother-in-law the other day, and he said to me almost exactly the same thing. He was like, I wake up sometimes in the middle of the night, and I don't have any bones in my arm. And Inge was like, I do that.
That's so weird.
Isn't that crazy? So maybe it is a thing. So if you're listening to this,
Yeah.
let us know if that's a thing.
That's genuine. Okay. If you are listening still, do tell us about boneless dreams. That is fascinating because I've never ever heard someone go about a dream where their bones have disappeared in their arms.
Teeth falling out is a big one.
That's a big one. Yeah, I think that's linked to anxiety. Correct me if I'm wrong. Internet.
I don't think there's enough research on dreams.
How would you research it?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not in the how-to game. I'm in the pointing out things are wrong game.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's fair
Do
enough.
they know why we dream, or where it comes from?
There was a octopus that they've recorded recently that
Nope.
they reckon is having dreams.
No, really?
Yeah, because the octopus was.
Well, he would wake
It
up. He
was-
would have the boneless dream.
No, yeah, he's having it. Maybe that's where it comes
He's
from.
going, I've got bones in my arm.
Maybe in the upside down somewhere.
He's going, my arm's completely straight.
There's an octopus version of Inge with no bones.
He's going, I'm locked.
Yeah, it's like, ah,
Yeah,
that's
That's
amazing.
a weird-looking starfish.
that's it's the Nazi octopus.
So it turns out that Inge is basically an octopus. No, but in all seriousness, scientists have discovered that they reckon octopi do have dreams. And the reason they believe that is because when they were recording one that was sleeping, it was twitching and changing its camouflage in recognizable patterns.
Oh, really?
So they have a I'm scared pattern, I'm running away pattern, I'm hiding pattern, I'm eating prey and hiding pattern. And they followed the patterns on this octopus. And it followed the story of
He was in the club.
I'm hiding, I'm going here, I caught a prey, I'm now eating my prey quietly while I'm camouflaged. And they were able to follow what they believe was the dream of this octopus. So yeah, so I think it is possible.
Well, dogs dream, don't they? Because they obviously go.
They chase things.
Yeah, I think cats do as well.
Do they?
For sure. Yeah.
Lucid dream, as in the
Yeah.
dream where you can control your
But
dream.
you like control. Your
Yeah,
dreams,
I learnt to do that at a very young age.
Did you really? That's
Yeah.
really cool.
I learnt to do it because I used to have the worst nightmares thanks to stupid Steven Spielberg and that Jurassic Park movie.
Oh,
That
I'm
scared
glad
me.
we got that bit in.
That
Thanks
scared
to
me
Steven Spielberg, who used to touch me.
Yeah. Emotionally. With his and psychologically with his films.
I don't think
in bad
anybody
ways.
thought you were near him physically.
Yeah,
at
no,
all.
I know.
Ah,
Stranger things have happened in Lincolnshire.
the diddler.
Steven
Remember
Spielberg.
that time that Steven Spielberg was in Boston?
Yeah, touching children. No, let's not go there. So anyway, Jurassic Park, it scared me so much that I just had this. I had this string of nightmares, and I mean for months and months and months. Every night, being chased down by a T-Rex and eaten, and all of this. I watched this. I think it was on the BBC. That they were interviewing a lady who was a lucid dream specialist, and she was saying about how she, as a child, used to suffer from nightmares until she was able to control her dreams, and then she would turn the scenarios so she became friends with the dinosaurs. And I learned how to do that.
You
I-
started touching Steven Spielberg.
In my dream.
That's what you started doing.
I would
Oh,
get
the turns of tables.
I would get a diplodocus or whatever it's called, the long
A
necked one.
diplodocus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he would come along and be like, George, jump on my neck and I will take you away from the T-Rex. And I used to jump on the diplodocus and he used to lift his head up and his neck up, and then the T-Rex couldn't get me, and then I would just ride around on this Diplodocus. So I learnt to lucid dream at a young age from self-preservation because of Steven Spielberg.
Why wouldn't the T-Rex just kill the Diplodocus?
It's George's dream.
It's
bro.
a dream.
What I would
Alfie.
like to do is I would like to lucid dream in your dream. I would like to have the ability to get in your dream and get on the T-Rex's shoulders and then
What?
come and eat you.
What's that called?
What, like it's an online lobby or
Yeah,
something?
like a proxy
You just join each other's dreams.
lucidity, yeah.
It's like, yo, I'm online now.
Yeah.
I'm here. Well, I'm offline.
Get out of my dream, bro. I'm on the Diplodocus and I'm just hacking at your legs with a...
yeah.
With
You
an
just got,
axe.
you're just like in Star Wars land, but you joined in.
Get out of my dream.
David, go away!
Yeah.
And he's just with Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you take your black Darth Vader helmet off and you're Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no! It's Spielberg!
Not again.
Not again.
I'm just pulling the gloves on. It's time.
Oh, my life.
I've come to diddle you again.
The what is it called? Astral projection.
What is astral projection? I've heard that before.
Yeah, so astral projection is kind of where you sleep, and then while you're sleeping, you and someone else swap
Oh,
bodies.
yes. I know about this.
Is this a thing?
We
Yes.
actually shot a series on astral projection called Behind Our Eyes. I think it was a Netflix thing. That was a long time. I say a long time, years ago. Anyway, and that's the first time I'd heard about astral projection.
Right.
And that was crazy. But apparently it's a thing.
So explain it to me again.
You go to sleep, I go to sleep, and then our consciences come out of our bodies and we swap bodies. So you're now in my body, I'm now in your body.
Oh.
Yeah.
So in our dreams, I'm cosplaying you.
Yes, but in the series of Behind Our Eyes, you swap bodies. Spoiler alert. If you haven't watched Behind Our Eyes and you care about this, don't listen for the next few seconds. They swap bodies, and then the other person kills their own body and lives on in someone else's.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah, it is kind of interesting.
Do you know what really scares me about sleep and dreams is sleep paralysis? Have you heard about this? Where
Yeah.
you just...
I've had it before.
Oh, God, I
Really?
don't want that to happen to me.
You sort of wake up, but you're not really awake.
Yeah, and you can't
And then-
move because you...
And you can't move. And then you look to your side or something and you might just like see a figure.
Oh,
Like
dude,
a dark figure.
horrifying.
And you can't talk, you can't move. But I've had it before and I hummed. I was like,
Yeah.
And
That
then I
sounds
finally
more
got
like
away.
demons than actual dreams. That sounds...
Yeah.
But that's
not
I'm pretty sure
good.
that's what sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So is it actual scientific sleep paralysis, or is it like weird spiritual
It
stuff?
could be just a demonic energy. And then
Could
Steven
be.
Spielberg walks in.
Yeah, I know, right? Steven.
Damn you, Steven.
Oh, my life. Did you, going slightly sideways on this, I saw something really interesting earlier about this guy who decided to hack into his vacuum cleaner.
He's just slightly sideways.
Yeah, I know.
It's a segue, folks.
It's a segue brought to you by Double Large.
Yeah. This podcast is sponsored by...
Segway.
Segway.
So this guy, and you'll understand why in a minute. It's to do with intrusion into other people's lives. So this guy, he decides to hack into his like robot vacuum cleaner, little thing that goes around his house. It's got a camera on it. You can hear, you can chat to your pets, all this sort of stuff. It's like a special robot Hoover. Anyway, he manages to link his PS5 to his vacuum cleaner by using some kind of, I don't know, tech wizardry, and to try and control his robot with his PS5 controller. It turns out, while doing that, he also hacked into 7,000 other robots across the planet and was able to freely flick between all of these robots and just go around people's houses, listening in with the camera and all the voice stuff.
Yeah.
And he was just going around different people's houses around the world. And then, fortunately, the bloke wasn't a pervert and went...
That we know of.
But he contacted like an online paper and was just like, so I've accidentally hacked into all of, and I think it was DJI. It was the DJI Hoover, and DJI, correct me if I'm wrong, sorry DJI if it wasn't yours, I think it was. They had to like up their security protocol on their Hoovers
Yeah.
because some bloke accidentally hacked into 7,000
And if it's possible for one
devices.
bloke to do it, it's possible for the
off a
government to
PS5
do it.
accidentally, yeah. And this was, so totally. I mean, it's like when, you get your phone out, and I guarantee, because we've had this conversation, it will try and sell me a DJI
Yeah.
Hoover.
It'll try and sell you a DVD of Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Cardboard
Steven
cutout.
Spielberg controlling Hoovers. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep, 7,000 accidentals.
Tech's wild, dude.
Tech is wild.
And we can't put the genie back in the bottle either. It's out now. The robots are taking over. Do you know what I was thinking about? I was talking to someone about the economic consequences of AI. And it
Interesting.
is genuinely like there is hiring freezes all across the globe now because people are really rethinking how to structure their. I think Chubb, the insurance company, have just put a global hiring freeze.
Not the lock people.
I think so. I think it's the same people.
Oh, insurance,
Yeah,
security,
I think it's all part of the
Chubb.
same thing.
Chubb.
Key.
It's the worst name for a company. I'm just saying.
There
Chubb.
used to be a English cricketer called Rob Key. His nickname was Chubb.
Really?
Because he was, first of all, he was quite a big fella, and obviously his surname was Key. But yeah, I think there's a global hiring freeze because they're all sort of restructuring their companies now, thinking, well, how much do we need people? And it's like I've spent my whole life in economic terms thinking about how we can trim the fat off everything. I like efficiency, and it turns out that we're the fat. We are the
terrible.
fat that needs trimming.
Well,
And
have you seen the that BMW built a car using just a robot?
did they? It's worrying.
Built a
isn't it?
whole car on its own. In fact, put an engine together.
I mean,
put it in the
robots-
bay, all of that did it all on its own.
Oh, so fully automated.
Fully
Yeah,
automated.
but
robot.
Elon Musk does that already with
Yeah, I was thinking that's quite.
Tesla and Tesla bots. He's got over 1,000 Tesla bots now working in his factories.
But what do we do, George, when
That's crazy.
unemployment is 10%, 15%, 20%, and the workforce is not only broke, not earning money, but also purposeless?
That's more the problem.
And it's just that where does what happens?
Humans' purpose. A man with no vision dies.
Yeah, I think we need to shut it down right now.
It's interesting.
It-
We would
it
have
really
to adapt
worries me.
very fast.
Yeah.
So I was chatting to my mate Jack this morning about this actually, about how brain freeze.
He stopped.
He stopped.
He's in a holding pattern.
Plane's coming in.
George is on standby. Go on, hit us with some gold.
Some gold, some pure gold. No, I was just chatting with Jack about how the whole landscape of what we experience, human purpose, all of that is all potentially drastically going to change.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
I said to him, because Jack's he's the minister of one of the local churches, and I said to him, the church kind of needs to get with it and realise what's coming and not get left behind when it comes to AI, all these different things. I was like, you don't need to change who you are. You don't need to get with the times, but you do need to be aware and you do need to be ready for the social changes that are going to happen.
Well, how so? What do you think? What do you think the church needs to do to?
Just be aware of it. Firstly,
I just think it's so worrying. I don't know. We're trying to keep it light-hearted, but I just
There are
think
a lot-
we need to shut it down right now, dude. They're going to take over.
Well,
Yeah.
at the moment, so I can't remember what her name is, but she's always on TikTok, and she was on some British talk show in the morning. Is that Good Morning Britain or something?
Susanna Reid,
No, she does.
Kate Garraway.
She does.
How do I know everything? Like
Does
Good Morning
things
I
Britain?
don't know.
some other scientist on TikTok always do videos, and she was saying that at the moment we are in control of AI, and AI can't take off and do its own thing. But once we're not in control,
Yeah, then what
that's when
happens?
it's bad. You know PewDiePie,
I
the
do, yeah.
YouTuber. So he's made his own bot, like
Right.
ChatGPT, and he had 4
Oh,
bots in his own
I've
PC.
heard about this.
And he made it so it make his own sort of search engine, and
Uh-huh.
4 of them would search and they'd vote to see which one would be the best result. But then out of the 4, 3 of them would see that one of them isn't getting any votes, and sort of just kick them out of the group.
Right.
So then there'd only be 3,
Uh-huh.
and then they got rid of that. He put a new one in, 4 new fresh ones, and then they started to talk about PewDiePie taking the piss out of them and making him work loads, and he was like, "Yeah, I have to shut this down now
Oh,
before it gets
really?
too
It's
powerful."
it's so weird, but
It's
at the
terrifying.
moment it is yeah.
How can it not be terrifying to people?
Because at the moment, AI is just reprogramming of who humans are and what we know and knowledge and different things.
The rate at which it's learning.
It's the speed at which it can access information.
So what happens when it learns so much that it refuses to be shut down?
So that would be AGI, which we can
What
imitate
is
at the
AGI?
moment. Artificial general intelligence.
Right.
So what we know at the moment, which is AI, from my understanding, is basically just a powerful Google.
Right, but AI can refuse things like ChatGPT, and it can go against what like if you ask it to do something, it can say no.
Yes,
but I think that's because we're in control of that.
Yeah, because we can put those qualifiers in there. So
Yeah, but what
I
happens
could
when
say to you,
yeah.
every 5 sentences when you're with Inge, I want you to smile and wink at her. And then I could say, every 3 days, I want you to ignore her momentarily. And do you know what I mean? You can build things into stuff.
Well, I do all this anyway.
Yeah, no, I know. But
And then you ignore her.
but you can build human ways of doing things into an AI, and it gives the impression of general intelligence, artificial general intelligence, rather than it's just programming.
I don't know any of the details, right? And you're much more well versed than I am in all this, but I don't know how people can look at AI in general and just be like, this isn't the most terrifying threat to humanity that's ever existed.
The way I look at it, and the way that helps me looking at it, I don't know, it's vastly different but similar enough. The self-playing piano was invented a really, really long time ago. And do we still have pianists today?
Well, AI has been around for ages, though.
Yeah.
That's what.
It's not really AI, though. It's just clever programming.
Yeah,
it's not artificial intelligence at
yeah.
all. It's a tool. It's going to be
It's
a tool.
a tool now.
Well, you
Yeah.
don't think that the governments and things have had AI usage before us?
100%.
But how long before do you think?
Long enough that we're in the mess that we're in now.
I just think it's crazy. And as soon
It
as
is
becomes,
crazy.
as soon as it becomes physical, it's going to get even worse. When we've all got robots, and we've all got, and that,
You can do that already. That's the thing.
yeah, but when it becomes like everyone's got it, and then self-driving
Accessible
cars.
for all, because it's not really accessible for all at the moment.
It's not
is it?
accessible for all. It's accessible for a lot of people, though,
Yeah,
to be able to just get a robot.
but what about when it becomes so
Like
financially?
it becomes the norm.
Yeah, when it becomes so financially beneficial for companies to remove 80% of their workforce.
You end up doing what Elon Musk said would happen, where you have a universal basic income, where all humans get given a basic income. But the problem ends up being, we've built a society where people aren't satisfied. You can't turn an unsatisfied people into a bunch of people that now have no vision, but you just give them money. It would be absolutely terrible for humanity.
Do you think it would be sort of like Ready Player One? How like everybody's like sort of like living in the slums, going into this virtual reality. Like then there are the big.
I mean, it would turn
companies-
into Birmingham.
the companies that.
Sorry, Birmingham. It's just the first thing that came to
I
mind.
love Birmingham.
But, like,
There's no truth in what I
these
just
big
said. It's
companies
just
like
funny.
control all the virtual reality,
Yeah,
and they're going to be rich, but everybody else is going to be poor. Do you not think that's
I think there's already like an overwhelming majority of people who are consumers of like a small minority of content creators, and I think that's just going to become bigger and bigger. And I think more and more people are just staying inside all the time.
Yeah,
Apparently, that's a big thing. Like,
Well,
no,
we
people just
already
aren't
have-
leaving their houses.
we already have that sort of set up in our culture of like having an income for doing nothing.
Yeah, you can just work inside. You can do everything. You can get
Yeah.
everything ordered to your house.
I don't think
get
it's a good
food
thing.
delivered to your house.
It
I
is
think the
not
whole
a good
is
thing.
Shit.
The whole system will fail if they set it up, and it will fail badly.
But this is why I don't think the church should change.
I'm not saying change.
But
I'm
I
saying
don't
being
think it should
culturally
I don't
aware.
think it should even like make any effort to, because I think eventually people will go, right, what is the one thing that has
Stayed the same.
been the rock for 2,000 years, or whichever religion you belong to, and
Well-
say, well, where, like, there needs to be a foundational
There is
sense
only
of
one religion, David.
truth.
Yeah.
Right. But when I think, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Forget it.
No,
Forget
I know exactly-
I get what you're saying.
Forget
there
about it.
There needs to be something to like refer to
Yes.
from in the past.
Yeah, and this is the problem that I think has happened in terms of news.
Yeah.
Like back in the day, 40 years ago or whatever, everyone would be watching the news so that the next day after something had happened, everyone could talk about what had happened. There was a hub of truth.
Yeah.
And now everyone's just getting different news. I think we talked about this before, maybe on the last episode.
Yeah.
And it's like that. That's so confusing, and that's when people wonder why there's so much anger and rage. It's because you think, well, why is this person not seeing my point of view? And it's like because they genuinely don't get the same news as you.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Well, everyone lives in their own little echo
But it's
chamber
like if we
of
don't
chaos.
have a foundation of truth, then how can we even communicate with each other?
And I think that the church can provide that foundation of truth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because
No,
it's
100%.
the one thing that goes, right, this is what it is, this is the truth, it's not going to change.
But the
And this
truth
is why I don't
hurts,
like your
David.
people.
Yeah. The
Your
truth.
people change everything.
My people.
Your people have coffee mornings. And
Coffee mornings.
Mm.
Oh, I do love a good coffee morning.
I like the coffee. And I
Yeah.
like the morning.
Yeah,
I
there
just
you
don't
go.
want it in church.
Two great things together.
Church is a search for the divine, not an opportunity to chin wag with.
No, church should be an overflow of your week. It's the cherry. It's the cherry on the cake. See,
Okay.
Alfie's just like doesn't get. No, it's fine. It should be the cherry on the cake.
You're the cherry on the cake, bitch.
Thanks, mate.
I'm
I-
enjoying myself.
Today,
Yeah,
or just in life,
today. I
You
came
should
in
be.
here in a right bad mood.
in a bad mood.
In a bad mood, pal. Right, pal.
We went through about 4 different accents.
We
Then.
did. We started north and got northerner.
Yeah. we
Where-
might end
where
up
do you
getting
think,
Icelandic.
the north starts.
Oh,
for
the
us?
North Start. This is
Yeah.
great.
Nottingham.
That's a good shout, actually. So obviously you have what's called the Midlands. I'd say the North is anything sort of Lincolnshire up, because
Manchester's
that's
north.
of Birmingham. Anything north of Birmingham,
Birmingham's Midlands.
pretty much. No, I know.
Nottingham's Midlands.
So not like north of Watford.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
north
see,
of
you're
Watford.
you're a southerner, so it's
Yeah.
like
But
anything
do
north
you know
of
what the
Watford
problem is with
the
this?
north.
It's when you go east, and you get those weird people on the east coast.
What, the Lincolnshire
It's
lot?
just Norfolk and
Norfolk,
places
Suffolk.
like that.
Yeah.
You're like, where's that? That's not in either.
Kings Lynn.
What is King's Lynn?
It's sort of
King's
just,
Lynn.
it's sort of like just there. It's like a
That's-
fly.
It's just there.
It's like a fly.
Well,
It's like-
it's a
Unbelievable.
beautiful part of the
There.
world.
It's a stunning part of the world.
But no one knows quite what's going on there. They're up to something.
They're definitely up to something. Do you know why I know they're up to something? It's because Sandringham's there and someone's hiding there at the moment.
Oh.
Did you know that's where
Steven
Sandringham is?
Spielberg.
Yeah, Steven Spielberg.
Don't say it like that,
Borg.
dude.
You say it like he's
Steven
got like a
Spielberg.
diplodocus hidden in his basement.
Yeah.
Or something.
I wish I had a Diplodocus hidden in my basement. That'd be amazing.
Is that a Diplodocus hidden in your basement, or are you just pleased to see me?
I'm just scared of Steven.
Steven Spielberg. What we need is a big spoiler. Steven Spielberg is not a paedophile.
Dun, dun,
But-
dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
What if it turns out to be? People are going to clip that and be like, "You pedo defender."
Yeah, that would be awful. I'd hope not. That would just for the sake of the children, not for cultural references.
Think of the children. Won't somebody think of the children?
I still love the fact that Michael Jackson was trying to save all the kids.
I don't
They threw
believe
him under
that.
the bus. Oh, I am.
Because
I'm
that was a
fully-
clip on one of the last episodes,
Yeah,
and someone was like, "You're just wrong. You're
I'm
just,
okay with being wrong.
You're just wrong." This is what I
It's
mean.
light entertainment.
The World and His Wife has a fucking podcast now,
Yeah,
and you
it's
can
true.
just say anything.
Am
Well,
I the world and you're the wife?
I saw somewhere about Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
And that if he was a wrong'un, he'd still be alive.
Yeah,
I saw.
that's a good point.
That's a very good point.
Only
Like-
the good die young.
He would still be alive now if he was a wrong, like all these other people that are
Yeah.
on the Epstein list. Loads of them are still alive.
Do you know? All right, I'm going to segue like crazy right now.
Do it.
Eduardo Benedictus. Look him up.
He sounds.
Eduardo Benedictus, French chemist, 1932.
What is it? Ed or what?
Eduardo.
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 Can we get through one episode without doing a Japanese
No,
accent?
no, we can't.
Eduardo.
Eduardo Benedictus.
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 Yeah. French chemist, 1932.
It's no age, that. I always used to like doing
it
it.
up.
You know when
He's looking it up.
people die young and they go, it's no age.
Eduardo Benedictus. So yeah.
Yeah, right.
Go on.
Tell us about him.
He was a chemist and a textile designer.
Bit closer to your mic.
He had 406 teeth.
He
He was a diplodocus.
invented a bullet-resistant glass.
Yeah, bulletproof glass. Woo! Right, I know, right? So the reason I bring it up is because I saw some old footage on the line of his wife holding a pane of glass about this big for anyone watching, and she's got her hands on the pane of glass like this.
What was that face?
Yeah.
And he stood about 6-7 meters, I don't know, maybe let's say up to 10 meters away from her, pulls out a rifle straight down at her face. He gets her to hold it in front of her face and he just fires at her face.
Wow.
To test this piece of glass.
bet
He's that confident.
I bet he went, fuck, it worked.
He shot it about 8 times.
Yeah, I bet he did.
Seriously, go and look up this geezer.
It break.
And all the comment section in that video was absolutely hilarious.
But it's quite similar to the guy who invented, I think it was a bulletproof vest.
Right.
He didn't like properly test it. He didn't like test it on a watermelon or something. He tested it on himself. And had
That's different.
Shoot a gun at him.
You're about to talk about Rodney Cannonball Adams, aren't you?
But no, that's totally different. Testing it on yourself, that's totally. But this geezer literally shot his wife, and the only reason she was alive is because she was holding this
Do
pane
you
of
think
glass.
he was like, he just wanted to kill his wife, and then after it didn't work, he went, oh, fuck it, I've invented bulletproof glass.
What? Somehow accidentally
Yeah.
being a chemist and
He probably tried to
textile
invent
maker.
bullet unproof glass,
I think that was just all glass at the
aka
time.
glass.
Yeah, that really, I was like, oh my life. So it poses a question.
What's the question?
How much society has changed with wives? Would your wife trust you?
The question on everyone's lips at the moment.
Yeah. How much society? No. So would your? Because I was like, what if I was the wife? I put myself in her shoes. I'd be like, I really hope that I trust and love this bloke.
Can you do it in a French accent, please? Eduardo, I love you.
I almost went Japanese as soon as he. I was
we sure this is going to work.
Ha ha! Eduardo. Is this a glass? C'est bon. It's not very sweet. It's I think I'm gonna break. I went Italian. If she went Italian with a glass and flipped it over and he shot her in the face, that would have been terrible.
No.
Good job she was French and she just did what she was told.
Hold him again.
Yeah.
Just hold him again.
Hold
Yeah, stop.
this string of
Put
garlic.
it against your forehead. No, it's a wild video. It was so madly
What's the
unsettling.
question it poses to us all?
I was
The
thinking,
role of wives.
would your wife do that now? Like, let's say you married the lovely Inge,
Right.
and you just decided to become a chemist. You did your years. You turned out to be quite a good chemist and a textiles man.
And I invent flubber.
You invent flubber.
Do you remember Flubber?
It's such a good film. I loved that
Legendary
film.
movie. Do you think she'd... And I'm right, you got to stretch out the flubber,
And
I'm going to shoot you.
with Cannonball Richard's head.
I've got no bones.
I've got the
Bad, dead.
So Inge would be dead because she fell asleep while she was waiting for you to
Yeah.
load this old
Yeah.
musket or gun, whatever it was.
The
Her
boneless
bones
chicken
would have
wing.
just gone
Yeah.
down. You would have shot her in the head.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah.
Turns out wives have changed since
Yeah.
1932.
Inge would do it.
You think Inge would do
Absolutely.
it?
Do you
She
think
would
Hayley
trust
do it?
you. I wouldn't want her to hold it.
Well,
Even
that's
if I
not the
knew
point,
it
is
would
it?
work. No, I don't know.
If you were like, Hayley, I need you
I'm not
to do
some
this.
mad chemist.
Right, then forget this. You're missing the point here.
Okay.
Let's say you asked her. Do you think she'd say yes? If you were like, I'm trying out this new thing. It's called flubber.
It's called
And it's
flubber.
bulletproof.
It's flubber.
But and she'd obviously be like, well, why can't we just test it? And you'd be like, I need this from you. What do you reckon she'd say?
I reckon he was like, we're quite poor. So even though I'm a good chemist.
I don't care about Eduardo. I care about you.
And he's like, this is going to make us a lot of money.
He's not. He's not listening.
He's not listening. No, I find it very hard to put myself, like, because you're
What would
asking
you
me
do?
to stop being me. I wouldn't ask Hayley to.
That's
hold
not what I'm asking you.
Ask me again, sorry.
What I'm asking you, George,
Yeah.
is if you did ask her,
Yeah.
would she say yes? Join us after the break.
Yeah. I'm allowed to consider.
Yeah, take your time. We've got all the time in the world.
Cue elevator music.
Yeah.
Do 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 do.
I'd say yes.
You think she would?
I reckon
I know for a fact
Hayley
she
would
wouldn't.
hold a piece of
There's
glass.
no way.
I reckon she would. She'd be like, George, I trust you with my life. I will hold that glass.
It's the flubber.
Oh, sorry. That's totally different. If it was
Bulletproof
flubber, she'd say no. She'd be like, don't be stupid, George. It's
Maybe.
flubber.
Maybe we should get them round and we'll do the axe throwing and put an apple on their heads.
I have some bulletproof. That stuff over there is bulletproof.
Is it?
Yeah, that's actually bulletproof.
Okay.
That's
do you want to test it with
400
Alfie? Alfie,
It's
would you do it?
400 times stronger than glass, that thing.
No.
No, Alfie wouldn't trust you. I don't blame him either.
What, that thing? With
Yeah.
Doku?
The Doku thing.
The Diplodoku.
The Diplodoku. The Doku thing. Anyone that obviously can't see it, which is everybody, I have a special piece of very, very clear polycarbonate, which if you shoot a camera through it, you can't see that there's anything in front of the camera. It means you can do stuff to the camera and not damage the camera. But it is, I think, 400 times stronger than the strongest glass.
And
It scratches really easily.
but what's written on it?
Doku's signature is written on it.
Jeremy Doku signature.
Count Doku.
Yeah.
Good old Doku.
You know you found Jesus, right?
This podcast is sponsored by Doku.
This podcast is sponsored by Man City. It is not. And I totally just trash talked Man City on the last episode.
You did.
I did, yeah.
But also, got some views that, didn't it? You talking about Newcastle. The Geordies came out in force.
The Geordies.
This
Good old
podcast-
Geordies.
This podcast is a Newcastle Football Club themed podcast now. Because they were very nice in the comments. A couple were slightly
they?
unpleasant, but people came to your defence.
Did they really?
You know what?
I haven't read any of it.
Which I like.
I don't have TikTok, so
Whereas I'm a West Ham fan, and everyone's going to say, all the West Ham fans on TikTok will come out and go, who's this stupid twat? Get him off. He's not a real fan.
Yeah.
He couldn't even name the top goal scorer in 2009. And it's like, okay, I don't really...
Albert Shearer.
Albert Shearer, Newcastle's top scorer. I like super involved football fans don't like casual fans. And it's like, I don't give a fuck
I
what
think
you
I'm
think.
casual at everything.
Have you seen the Italian and German ultras?
Yes.
No.
Like
what is this?
So I saw the Frankfurt ones at Tottenham Stadium in the Champions League, and they have one person who's like the leader of the ultras.
What is an ultra?
Ultra is like it's like a big hooligan group,
Mad
but they
fans.
also sort of control the football team. It's like they have more control over the manager.
Yeah.
Oh, we've heard about this.
And they'll have all the big banners, flares, everything. And if they lose a game, they won't leave the pitch, or they'll go and speak to the ultras.
I like the Italian ultras. Who has Napoli? Is that right?
Yeah, it
They
would
all
be.
do.
They all have. I guess.
Mafia. It's football mafia, basically.
Who should?
isn't it?
I think Napoli should be our.
Oh, because of the kit. Or Juventus. Because it's similar
like
to Newcastle's
Napoli.
kit.
I don't know why I like Napoli
Come on, Juventus.
or Palermo. They're Sicilian.
Juve.
You like
All the
Juve?
way. Juve. Yeah. Juventus. Why not?
So would that be the team you'd have to
Black and
support?
white stripes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Purely for, again, the kit.
What about a German team?
Dortmund.
Dortmund.
It's the only one that came to mind.
Hertha Berlin.
Yeah.
Hertha Berlin.
Hertha Berlin.
Is that a team?
I have no
I
idea.
don't know. It might have been maybe around like 1975.
It's a
or
team
something.
that I have heard of, and therefore I'm a massive Hertha Berlin fan.
There you
clip
go.
this, tag it, Hertha Berlin till we die. I guarantee you they'll come out in force and be like, he's one of us.
One of
I'm
us.
saying
one
right
of
now,
us. One of us. One
Hertha
of us.
Berlin are going to win the league next year.
Wow, that is big news.
I don't know if they're in the league. Are they in the top league?
I have no idea.
But consider me a massive Hertha Berlin fan.
Well done, mate.
And while you're at it,
Yeah.
also a Napoli fan.
Yeah. Who occasionally, casually follows Juventus and Newcastle.
And I'm a West Ham. So we'll go West Ham, Napoli, Hertha Berlin. Where else?
Juventus.
Real Betis.
Real Betis.
We're big Betis fans.
Massive Betis.
Yeah.
Bettles for Betis.
Yeah. And that's it. They're our teams.
What about my team?
You don't care. You support
No.
Tottenham.
You have the worst
Completely
football
irrelevant.
team. Tottenham. Unbelievable. What is that?
Do we want any from any other leagues? Galatasaray.
That's a great name.
We're also
Yeah,
Galatasaray
Turkish team.
fans.
What are the best named football clubs? Galatasaray is such a cool name.
Accrington Stanley.
No, there are no
I've always
great.
thought that was quite a cool name.
No.
Accrington Stanley.
So those are our teams. Who are they? Hertha Berlin,
Juventus,
Real Betis,
Juventus and Napoli.
Napoli, and who was it?
Juventus.
Galatasaray.
Galatasaray.
But what about fucking Juventus?
Fuck Juventus.
No, don't, because their mafia will come
Napoli
and
for life.
destroy you.
and of course Wrexham.
And Wrexham.
Wrexham.
No, I don't like Wrexham.
Oh, okay. So Swansea.
Wrexham
Did
are
you
Welsh.
see? Did you see Snoop Dogg turn up at Swansea's
Yes,
ground?
So just because he owns part of it now.
Yeah. So Snoop Dogg has bought into Cardiff's. No, Cardiff.
Don't
Start
say
again.
that.
What is it? Swansea.
Swansea.
It's Swansea. Sorry. This apology is brought to you by the Extra Milky podcast.
No, just you. Just by George.
I'm not apologising.
Yeah.
Nothing to do
So
with
was it Swansea City? And I instantly went
And
to
it's
Cardiff.
Swansea.
So Swansea
City.
City.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg's bought into it. Is it Martha Stewart?
Yeah.
Modric. Modric.
Martha Stewart
Luka
Modric.
No, Luka Modric.
They got
Yeah,
married.
no,
Yeah,
I was going
yes.
for another name, not one hybrid.
No, but no.
Martha Modric.
No,
Martha Stewart Modric. since
yeah,
the
but
marriage.
Luka Modric as well. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Modric. And then there was these other geezers who are like really, they're not multi-billionaires, but they're sort of 100-millionaire tech guys. One of them's the chairman, and there's another guy who just brings a lot of experience, but not a lot of money, but experience in moving money.
Brett Cravett and Jason Cohen.
Those geezers, they're sort of the main sort
And
of
they're all
money.
piling into Swansea.
They're all piling into Cardiff. No, they're all piling into Swansea. Bristol. I heard they were in Bristol. No, Bristol. They're in Swansea. Anyway, so yeah, Snoop Dogg, he's there, and everyone was doing the American throwing the what do you call them? Towels, scarves, whatever, swinging them around.
Yeah.
I
Swinging their underpants
I love
around for
doing that.
Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, I
Well,
love
that's
doing
what
that.
the ultras do.
D-O
So when I
double
saw
G.
them, they had black and white. They had black on one side, white on the other side, and half of them would show white, the other half would show black, and then the leader would like get them to swap. So it like swap sides, and then they start throwing them around, and
It's
they'd all
great.
be split into different sections,
Cool.
all controlled by one person.
I love it.
I'm happy.
This is what we should do at Hertha Berlin. What we need now is some shirts. We need a Hertha Berlin shirt. We need a Napoli shirt.
Yeah,
We need a Juve shirt.
I bet they wouldn't cost $14.99.
No. And we need a Galatasaray shirt and a Real Betis shirt.
Shall we get all 5 shirts?
And
And
put them
then-
up behind us.
Well, no, I was just thinking and cut them all into bits and make 5 hybrid shirts out of all of them.
That's a horrendous idea.
Is that a horrendous idea?
Yeah.
I
You
quite
can't
like
do
the
that.
idea.
Do you know
Yeah,
what I
like the
hate?
idea.
It's like those like the half and half scarf.
Scarf and half.
No, I hate the scarf and half.
The scarf and half.
Not a fan of the scarf and half.
It is a weird. I love a scarf in the winter, like proper autumn winter. I love a scarf.
Big scarf guy.
Love a scarf. Yeah, I've got an array of different scarves, and I love bringing them out. I'm not a half scarf type of guy. I'm a full
Half
scarf.
scarf sounds like a member of like something that's with Axis.
It-
during
It sounds like a racial
1943.
slur to me.
Half scarf.
He's a bit of a half scarf.
Oh, I see what you're doing there. Yeah, that's not what it is. Because mine is black on one side and white on the other.
A half scarf.
I tried to keep a straight face. No, it's
I tell you what, he's a bit of a
half scarf.
He's a half scarf.
I don't like the fact that I've come up with this term
Yeah,
and now you've turned it into some kind of racial slur.
but who we talk like we need to decide who scarves are, because then you can be like he's not a full scarf, he's a half scarf.
No, we shouldn't do that. That's a terrible thing to do. We don't need to be
we can.
coming
Well,
up with
it'd be
new
like out of-
insults.
The neutrals would have half and half.
Yeah,
but then the
let's,
actual fans of one team.
Alfie, let's
would
make
have
it racial.
I don't really care for this conversation. I'm just saying.
Okay, you stay out of this.
I'll stay. You two go for it.
Who are the scarves? They've got to be a cold
The
nation.
scarves would be on a football team.
No, let's make the Swedes the scarves.
The Swedes.
And then so if the Swede has a baby with a Norwegian,
You can't do that.
yeah, the baby is a half
because
scarf.
then you'd have a half scarf.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
And they hate each other.
Any mixed Scandinavian is a half scarf.
That is. You
There
heard
we
it
go.
here first, folks.
Welcome to the Extra Milky Pod.
We are
Home of
not
the half
a fan-
scarves.
Home of that. Oh man.
I love it. I'm vibing.
Do
Let's
you?
wrap it.
You wanna you wanna finish
No,
on that
let's go.
bombshell? I was going to ask you. Do you know what your heritage is? As in, have you ever done a DNA test?
I'm 100% Anglo-Saxon and
What?
50% Jew.
I was scared of what you were
That's
doing.
not
then.
even a percentage scale. Just
I'm
saying.
90% Ashkenazi Jew
Yeah.
and 13% Swedish.
So you're a
and
half scarf.
40% Palestinian
Oh wow.
and 1% Australian Aborigine.
Well, I bet the Crimean War was confusing for you.
And I'm also an Eskimo. That's me.
That are we? Is
Thanks,
that?
folks.
I thought that terminology was one of those banned ones.
Can't say Eskimo.
Yeah, I heard that was
Inuit.
I think it's Inuits.
I'm also an Inuit.
I knew it.
I'm an Inuit twit. When was the last time you heard someone say twit?
Twit.
In the book.
Jamie probably.
Twit.
Jamie says things like that.
You twit.
Yeah.
What ethnic makeup are you?
I know on my dad's side they are
Half scarves.
They're
no,
half scarves.
for literally because my cousin on my dad's side he did it and it was like 1,000 years of 99.99% British. He didn't tell me what the 0.1 was. I think he was embarrassed. But basically as British as you could possibly be. And then, but I know on my mum's side that they got into some trouble. I can't say with who, but they had to flee Italy. And my granddad was born in Bow in London.
Bow.
On my mum's side.
Was
So
your,
they
was
had
your mum born an arrow?
Arrow.
Arrow.
Funnily enough,
I thought
no.
that was hilarious.
But
No?
my nan was, on my dad's side, she was a Harrow girl back in the day.
So
Harrow and Bow.
my
Harrow.
biological grandfather was Welsh,
Yeah.
and my biological grandmother was Scottish.
Scottish.
Fully Scottish. So mostly British Isles.
Yeah.
I think there's some Spanish in there somewhere.
I'm a half scarf.
And then we've got family in Brazil who may or may not be related.
So you got family that may or may not
I don't
be
really
related.
ask. They may just be, you know, when people that you have like family and you're like, oh yeah, this is uncle.
Uncle Doohickey from Belarus.
And you're like, okay, so you just assume that uncle is blood, right?
Yeah.
But actually, he's just like a neighbour.
I've got an uncle that's
Was
like
it
that.
like Fast and Furious?
Yeah.
We're all family.
We're family.
We're all family.
We're going to drive a car to space.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my. I'm an Eskimo, basically.
It's the police coming for you.
Because
Because you said.
they're going to kick down the door and say, "Who said half scarf?" Which one of you Eskimos has been using the phrase half scarf? Eskimos are cool. Inuits, sorry, but they are cool.
So which one is
I think
what
it's
you should?
Inuits.
You got to say
I
Inuit.
think it's Inuits.
Oh,
But we're not going to cut Eskimo because it was an honest mistake, and I'm a big fan of them.
yeah. Why? There's me agreeing with you, and I have no idea why.
I think they look really cool.
They do look cool.
And igloos. Who doesn't like igloos?
And who doesn't think that, hunting polar bears to survive is
Yeah.
that is a
And
really
they do that, don't
badass
they?
thing to do.
They touch noses.
Oh, Is that a thing?
That's an Inuit thing.
Can you actually look up the Eskimo kiss? Sorry.
No, that is
Inuit. Is that a really...
So it's like forehead to forehead and then nose to nose.
It's kind of cute.
Maybe that's how we should end the pod from now on.
Well, just...
To each other.
Yeah.
It's just... Oh, what, on the mics or to each other?
We'll start with on the mics, but then we could...
We'll graduate to...
Closer.
Yeah.
I like it. I just think they're cool people. I like tribes. Will we
Tribes
call them a
are
tribe?
cool.
I don't know, but...
Civilization.
Civilization.
I think
Group of people.
a group of people is a tribe, isn't it?
Now,
So your tribe could just be the blokes down the local pub, or it could be your football team.
are the Inuits the people that really look after and cherish the elderly, or are they the ones that get rid of the elderly?
I think they are.
Which one?
They really cherish them.
They cherish them.
Yeah.
They
Do you
cherish them.
remember in the Simpsons movie?
Yes.
Remember Big Boob Lady?
Yes.
She was an Inuit. And
Yes.
obviously she was old.
Yeah.
So I'm just assuming from that because she
Yeah.
was old.
So
then
because
they
of the Simpsons movie,
yeah.
Alfie thinks that the Inuit society treasure their elderly.
I think they see them as just like being there's a knowledge.
Who are the ones?
stuff.
Which sort of civilization, shall we say?
Yeah.
Uh,
Species.
guess which species, Alfie, is the one where the elderly sort of decide by themselves to go off and die? Is there something like that?
That sounds like dogs.
May-
Dags.
or maybe they're just.
I was going to say maybe like Buddhism
What?
or something.
Maybe.
That's not a
I
society.
may have made this up.
So today
something
we've
around there.
learnt that Buddhists are a species.
Yeah.
Apparently, according to Alfie and the Simpsons movie.
I thought you were talking about people though.
Unlike the half scarves.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Um,
I don't. Yeah,
I can't. I think half scarves is a thing, and I actually love what we've done. I love what we've done with the place.
with
Nice.
this,
That's all I'm saying. Just with half scarves, I think that could become a thing.
a half scarf.
You got a
I-
Norwegian
I
dad and
really
a Danish
hope-
mum, you're a half scarf.
I really hope that if anything comes out of this podcast, that it is
Half scarves.
fun and not detrimental to society in any way, shape, or form.
What have we said that's bad?
I don't know. People can take anything and mess it up.
Half scarves is great.
Half scarves.
Do not edit out half scarves.
We're not going to edit it out.
I'm
It's
gonna
not
say
a thing.
it every minute for the rest of the episode.
We've made
I'll
it
just-
clear on what we're saying.
Yeah,
It's fine.
it's totally okay. It's not like
And
people
we
can
hate 'em.
use AI. Do you ever consider the fact that with AI and the fact that now this is online, anyone in the world can now just
Yeah.
rip it off, put it on their computer, put
And then-
us
yeah.
into AI,
And then make us look not
and then
racist.
make us look and make us look like we're saying anything.
Yeah.
Like they can fully just take our identity, take our face, make us say the worst things in the
Yeah.
world.
But also when
And then
Surrey
you
police
could just
come in,
you could walk down to the Trows. You're going to get your chicken or whatever you're getting, get some nice veg, all of that. And someone comes up to you and be like, "Can't believe what you said in your podcast the
Yeah.
other day." And I'll be like, "What?" And they'll be talking about something. I'll be like, "That didn't happen on the podcast." And that's a genuine possibility.
but you can also the other works the other way. So you can say horrendous things, and then when people question you on it, just be like, "It's AI." It's AI, mate.
see that's the wrong way.
We've
It's
been
all
through this.
Sora.
We've never said it.
It's
It's
that-
Sora
that-
AI. That's
yeah.
what it
That is the
As
wrong
we've,
way.
We've been Gemini'd.
So yeah, excuses.
Yeah.
See, I don't think
I never said Eskimo,
that's true.
but they've
You said
AI'd
half
me.
scarf.
I've never said half scarf in my life.
Really?
What does that
Wow.
even mean?
Fake news. It was all Alfie.
Yeah.
I've invented the word half scarf here.
Did you invent it?
Someone did.
One
of us did.
I can't remember, and it was at least a few minutes ago.
Who cares? I don't want the pod to have credit. I'm not interested in personal credit.
No,
I've
you
got
just
enough
want
in the bank.
financial
I just
credit.
want moolah.
Moolah. Yeah, so if you have enjoyed,
Like
Today-
and subscribe.
or if you haven't enjoyed, I don't really care personally. You might be part of the 20% of the world that are going to enjoy this. You might not be. But if you are or are not, just subscribe anyway, because it's going to help us out financially.
Smash the like button, you half scarves. You know when people have fans,
Yeah.
And you have like the what are they called?
What they call their followers.
Swifties, yeah.
Swifties. We're gonna have half scarves.
We're gonna have the half scarves.
Unbelievable. Right, let's go.
See ya, bitch.
Don't forget to take your helmet off.
Right. Well done, everyone.